everyone! So this lovely evening we have a guest named Hala Issa who is kind enough to take us back with her a few years and talk about her childhood memories and about everything up until now. Enjoy! What city were you born in and what was your childhood home like?
Well, I born in Syria, small town. Very small. Actually, it's not a town, it's a village. And my sweet home, it was the first stone-built house in a village. And it was so warm and excited to be living in a castle back then. And
That's beautiful. That's wonderful. All right. Question number 2. Where did you grow up and what was it like there?
I grew up in Syria, same village, and it was like countryside, far away from cities. There was no road to my village. You have to come to it by like horse or.
I see.
And it's like one family town.
If you could go back, would you go back?
Oh, I bet.
You would?
I bet. I miss it. I mean, it changed now, but I still have those great memories. And I would love to do them again.
Question number 3. As a child, did you have any pets and which were special to you?
Well, we did have a pet, but it was like a family pet. It's not like here. It's like he never in the house. He's outside the house, protect us. Nobody can come near us. And he follow us everywhere we go. And I have my own lamp. And it's like my toy. It's like everywhere I go, he's like, follow me.
Did he have a name?
No, I didn't name him.
Oh.
I didn't name him, but he was precious to me and then my father.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
What did you enjoy doing as a child and what was your favorite outdoor activity?
Well, all our activity was outdoor back then. We didn't have no toys. We didn't have nothing to play with at home. So we just go outside soon we wake up and we don't come back till it's dark out there. And the most thing that I like when I used to go to somebody else's land and steal an apple, grapes, and the people they come and they caught me and started like screaming and start running and stuff, and it was great. Back then it was scary from telling our father so he wouldn't punch us, but you think about it right now, it's so wonderful.
I see.
I love that memories.
Did you attend church or religious services?
Yes, we did. And it was great because we didn't have church every Sunday like other people, because we were like, my town was only like, back then was like 10 houses. So he used to do us like once a month. So we were so happy. And the best thing about it, that we're gonna eat the holy bread. That was awesome.
How did it taste?
Sweet, warm. It's like a church. It's wonderful. It's so good.
Describe your parents. What were they like and what did they do?
My parents, my father, he was very strict man. We don't see him so often. He's always at work, but when we see him, we have to be very quiet. Soon we're looking in his eyes, we know what he wants. It's like no question about it. When he say no, 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 that's it. My mom, we used to give her so much hard time. And she's sweetheart, she's warm. She have a great heart.
Nice.
Doesn't matter how much we do to her. At the end, she just come and hug us and give us kisses.
I see.
So they're great. God rest their souls.
Where did your father work as well as your mother?
My father, he have his own a job. He worked for himself. He used to build a house. And back then, they were like build it from stone. They just go buy big, they go get big rocks and they do the shape of it and they build it. And he have a partner and that's what he did for almost 50 years. My mom, she didn't work. She was housewife. And she didn't go to school or she didn't work anything.
I see. When your father worked, like how many hours did he work a day?
He usually leave the house around 6. He doesn't come back till like 7:30. He go all days. I remember I used to take the food for him during the day if he's working in village that close to our. And then we walk in or I can take my donkey and ride it.
I see. Describe your grandparents and what did you enjoy the most about them?
Well, my father's parents, I didn't know them. They died, I was a baby. My mom's parents, I used to see them occasionally, not that much, so I didn't have that much of memory with them. They lived a little far away from us. And I just know they're there, that's all.
Who were some of your friends growing up and did your parents like them?
Well, actually, most of my friends, my parents didn't like them because most of them, they're boys. And back then, when a girl talked to boys, it's like something not right. So we always got to fight about it. And they never approved.
I understand. What were some of your chores and did you get an allowance?
Well, I did have some chores, but I never did it. I was a tough young girl. I didn't listen so easy. So I never did it. And our chores, usually it's free. You don't get paid for it.
Did you ever like, get in trouble when you didn't do your chores?
Oh yeah, I always get hit. But I still don't do it.
I see. How old were you when you went on your first date and where did you go?
Are you crazy? We don't have no date back then. A girl just stayed home, talked to her brother and father. That's the only male in her life till she got married. There is no allowing to have a boyfriend or anything. That's why I used to get in trouble. They think like my boyfriends, or I'm trying to do something bad. That's why they didn't approve my friend.
Whenever you went to school when you were younger though, did you like any guys?
No, I was so, I don't know, I never thought of being, like to have boyfriend. I was different than a girl back then. All the girls like they like somebody or stuff like that. Not me.
I see.
Yeah.
What did you like to do in your free time and what do you do in your free time now?
Back then I used to do with my cousin, sit in a room, hide ourselves, or go in the wood, take a cigarette with us, a bunch of orange, and just start smoking and eat orange so we don't smell.
I see.
And now, in my free time, I just sit home, Facebook, baby.
Oh yeah. What things do you find yourself doing that you said you would never do?
Well, actually, I never thought about it because me, I'm the type of girl I like to challenge. There is nothing impossible for me. Everything like I think about it, I just try to do it, even if I didn't do it right, but I just try.
Tell me about a memorable moment in your life, a time you will never forget.
Well, When I was a young girl, I was really, really young. I think I was like 5. I got lost in a big city. So
What happened? Like how?
I was trying to go from one aunt's house to another house because one of them I don't like to stay too much in her house. I like my other aunt, but so I said I know they live next to each other. So I started walking. I end up as like more than 15 miles away from their house. I end up God knows where. And one lady, she saw me and she held my hand and she took me to the police station. And they started, like calling my name and on the radio, on TV, and put my pictures on and see if anybody know me and stuff like that. I can never forget it.
Wait, for how long were you lost?
I was lost the whole day. They didn't get me till like late, around 11, 12 o'clock at night.
I see. What is something that you are really proud of and why?
I'm proud of raising my kids and the way they come out.
I see.
And
That's right. When people look back at your life, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered that I am sweet, giving, lovable person, and I would love for my kids to remember me and remember everything I did to them, and they were my goal in life, and I hope I succeed.